Left fielder, number 28.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here he comes on 2-0. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Daniel Parker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is McCutchen. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Standing in, Gene Segura. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
1-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Parra over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. There goes the runner. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. In is Gerardo Parra. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cespedes is there. 2 down. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate, David Freese. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In now, Elias Diaz.
Catcher, Elias Diaz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
That is the 3rd pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string. I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
Ready with the 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Moncada takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in, Marco Estrada. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutcheon going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Derek Rodriguez. 9-1-2 due up.
Derek
Into the
Rodriguez.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Aguilar is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another
Now
chance? Leury
left
Garcia,
fielder.
1 for
Leury
1 after a
Garcia.
single his first time up. Grounded to first. Aguilar is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
Striding
number
in once
7.
again, Tim
Shortstop.
Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Cespedes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutcheon is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Digging
batting,
in to try it again,
left fielder,
David Dahl.
David
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's David Freese to stand in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Parra, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Scorched to third. Fielded by Freeze. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Parker. And that misses for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Cespedes is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Elias Diaz. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Elias Diaz.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Striding into the box, Marco Estrada. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Parra. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 12.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Gerardo Parra. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Cespedes on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Derek Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready once again. Leury Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Garcia.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Fastball called for strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Parra on the move. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more. David Dahl, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard on the ground towards short, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Here's David Freese to stand in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Parra is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Elias Diaz the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pops this one up. Parker is over, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Tim Anderson.
On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Dahl calls off the third baseman and puts it away for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Parker. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch inside, the throw. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P.
Leading off for the
Crawford.
Pirates.
He's singled in
The
2 trips
shortstop,
to the plate thus far.
J.P.
Now a
Crawford.
swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Digging
The
in once
pitcher,
again,
number 26.
Marco Estrada. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Estrada. Your
Ryan
attention,
Healy
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for
hitting
the pitcher here.
Pirates, Number 25, Ryan Healy.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now is
Center fielder,
Lorenzo
number 12.
Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable even.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning.
Your
T.J.
attention,
McFarland is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen
Pirates,
now to start inning number 7.
66, T.J. McFarland.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll
Leading
have
off
to
for the
turn
White
around.
Sox, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot. Now, Gerardo Parra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Willie Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wellington Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Cespedes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
it's time for the traditional.
Gene Segura standing.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia moves over. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Fielder, Yoenis.
Line towards center field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box now. Derek Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Matt Davidson.
Number 24, Matt Davidson.
Kyle Creek been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Carlos Sanchez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. This one's flared out toward left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. At the plate, Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Tim Anderson.
From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Anderson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
So striding in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
J.P.
So digging in now, J.P. Crawford. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Daniel Parker will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jose Abreu is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench ready to lead. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Ready once again, Yoán Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Moncada.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Willie Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garcia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that's your ball game. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight, paid attendance at PNC Park. 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.